crack the crystal too? You're joking.
I heard what you told Nan about Cupca. Hopefully.
I got your note. You think something's wrong?
So you can read. But I didn't say how we're wrong with him. I said he used to love cracking the bones from Mott. Didn't like him. We've not been working him too hard.
No harder than usual. Is that it, boy?
What was it you said he was?
That's what the lawsman seemed.
Then maybe they saw us some...
I suppose things have been different since Rosalith. Perhaps Hippocrates knows something.
Instead of everything, you may...
Lawsman, I need to ask you about...
He isn't ill, is he?
I don't think so. But she says he's hardly been touching his bones of late, and she believes it.
I rather think she might be right, though not about his appetite. All canids are instinctively inclined to crack open bones for the rich marrow that resides within, and I see no reason why a frost wolf should be any different. Accordingly, I suspect it is not a lack of appetite that afflicts Torgal, but a surfeit of it. If we assume that his newfound magics require additional nourishment to sustain, it may well be that the bones Lady Karen is accustomed to providing are no longer sufficient. Frost wolves, after all, habitually prey upon far larger animals, whose bones may yield altogether different nutrients. As to where one might find a suitable substitute, some antelopes that graze the meadows of eastern Rosaria have been known to grow to a size more than double that of their lesser cousins.
I don't recall ever seeing it.
And little wonder. The oldest and largest, the last elder antelope sighting I recall.
Even so.
Good hunting.
Mistakes. Well, it's certainly quiet. If I were a giant antelope, it would seem like just the place. I doubt we'll find one bigger than that. Hungry, Torgal? this one. Now, will it be enough? I say that answers, which means we owe the law. You're just a big puppy, aren't you? You do know you can take that. Lady Karen will be relieved to hear you've got your appetite back.
I noticed you and Torgal had gone off somewhere. Take him for a walk, did you?
You could say that.
So, Molly's leftovers weren't good enough, eh? That'll teach me for treating you like you're still a pup. All right, no need to shout. Now we know what you're after, I can see about getting some in.
Speaking of which, I brought one for later. Can I leave it with you?
You can, aye. I'm nice like that. In return, you can thank Tomes for me. The bloody know-it-all.
I was just on my way to see him.
Ah, Clive. Were you able to locate your quarry?
We were indeed, Lawsman. You pointed us in exactly the right direction. And Torgal's been a very happy hound ever since.
Very good, very good.
Lady Karen sends her thanks, by the way, for your part in solving the mystery.
Ah. But that reminds me. After your last visit, I found myself pondering Torgal's talents. Do you recall our conversation concerning Lady Jill's role in Torgal's transformation?
About how she somehow woke the power within him.
Precisely that. A reasonable conclusion, I thought, but one which raised certain questions in my mind. You see, the Fenrir of legend served Shiva and Shiva alone. And while the powers attributed to him are certainly impressive, the records imply they are somewhat different in nature to those you described Torgal as having used.
What are you suggesting?
That Torgal may be the beneficiary of more than one icon's power. Consider that in addition to Lady Jill, he has served as a loyal companion to you, your brother, and even the late Cid. In short, the icons hitherto near at hand, or should I say at paw, have been diverse and plenty, and that number has only grown as the realm's dominance have fallen to your sword. One can but speculate as to how all of this has affected Torgal.
He has seemed more fierce of late.
And if I am not mistaken, he will grow fiercer still. We are fortunate indeed to be able to count him amongst our allies and not our adversaries.
Oh, he's more than an ally. He's a friend. Blackthorn, do you have a moment?
Not really, no.
This won't take long. I just wanted to ask how you're getting on. August was worried about you, and you might still be doubting your craft, even after learning the trick of that cuirass. Is there something else weighing on your mind? Perhaps sharing your thoughts might help.
That bastard's like a dog with a bone. Still, he got a keen eye, I'll give him that. He's just, well, Karen showed me something. Something I've never seen before.
And that was?
A sword. An odd-looking thing with a sink. The metal itself wasn't anything to write home about, but fuck me. The edge on it. You could slice a man clean in two with a weapon like that, and he'd be halfway home.
So that's what's troubling you.
No.
And if you knew how we could arm the curse breakers...
That's about...
I'll see what I can find. Sharper swords or all, and we can't have our mouth.
You're a sub, I can't see.
Thank you. Let's see what You're looking...
What do you want?
I want to know about the sword you showed Blackthorn.
Running around
I suppose I am, yes. But I need to help him fight.
Little wonder. There's not many like that make it as far as the twins, which made it nice and easy finding them.
Can you tell me who bought it? Where...
You think I tell people who my clients? Suppose you're not, like, fine. Lord Ignac's the man you want. Dalmekian bloke. And he's got more. Reckon...
Thank you, Karen.
Oh.
People take notice of wealthy men. Shouldn't be too hard to track down Karen's collector.
The St. Drake's fang is gone. The whole mother crystal gone. What are we gonna do?
Calm yourself. We don't know for sure.
My reputation will be ruined.
Calm yourself, Lord Ignac.
Pardon the intrusion, but...
Out! Get out! I paid for these rooms so I wouldn't be disturbed. Leave me be!
Please, allow me to apologize. His lordship is going through a difficult time.
Radim!
Very good. Would you mind?
I'm sorry if I've caused...
That? No. That's just how his lordship is. He has been dispossessed of his luggage, you see.
I don't suppose it's a single-edged sword. It was purchased from a merchant friend of mine.
Ah, you know, lady?
Then I'll retrieve Lord
You have but to state it.
I want an audience with Lord Ignac.
A condition I would be a fool to...
I don't suppose you...
I did not. No.
Evan, Good girl.
Faster!
got company!
Come on, lads, let's tear the bastard's head off!
Too slow. This must... nothing see... All right.
I hear I have you to what shall I call?
Wyvern.
A formidable name in... Well, Wyvern? I appear... Redimir tells me you wished for an order.
A few moments of...
You're a pick.
Master Wyvern was wondering if you could...
Oh, a true work of art, that one. Karen drove me hard on the price, but I would have sold her Radimir to get my hands on that sword. It was made in the... and is used exclusively by the practitioners of a unique school of swordsmanship. They believe no combat should ever exceed a single strike, and hone their blades to such perfection that none ever does. Each sword is made for that one perfect stroke, and for that stroke only. There's a...
But how do they...
Why, they use whetstones, rather, but it is a mineral, and that... Wyvern, it occurs to me that my little lecture is hardly... Take this, the very stone and a...
Thank you.
Pardon the intrusion.
I am locked in bit. I am one step...
And they're men...
Too many to count, but only one do I consider my nemesis. Lord Byron Rosfield. And is a... Farewell, Wyvern... Redeem! Whip...
I think his lordship is rather taken with you. Coming, my lordship.
Trust Uncle Byron to find such... Now, let's see. Said Hove,
You learn something.
I did better. Yes.
No one. One hit. Might not be so bad. Good luck.
Even so.
I think so, yeah, but there'd be no replacing it. I reckon we get swords that the curse breakers wouldn't know how to wield properly. Nah. No point trying to copy that. But finishing our blades with a whetstone this fine, and what's finer? Just imagine it. I won't make a copy.
I'm sure the just...
I'll be working day... Hey, I owe you one.
You'll be happy to.
And I'll see it up. You come and find me.
All right.
What do you need? So, what'll it be? And?
Is that the thing Tomes helped in?
Mick told me she was building a ship.
Clive.
That's why I'm here.
Shh. Otto, maybe. A little. And it's maybe my fault. Sadly, that square turned out to be more of a... I can straighten it out, I swear, but I'm gonna need help keeping it from Otto.
Bit late for that.
There you are!
So let me get this straight. And instead of coming straight, you get Clive to come to you, the man in charge of the place you've been cheerfully trying to bankrupt. And you thought, well...
Oh, just Martha. And the...
We owe 3 of our most trusted friends...
Each. 5 million. They lent us the bulk of the money we used to rebuild the hideaway, you see, and well...
Those ledgers...
We have that much to hand? I can always ask my uncle.
No, we don't. And no, you won't. After the king's ransom we had off him, he deserves better than to see our begging bowl. Besides, we'll need to learn to...
All right. But that doesn't mean you have to shoulder the burden. Is there anything I can do?
There might be. How'd you fancy take...
Rocks.
Rocks? He said little something Sid and I set aside for, and I reckon 15 million.
I'm sure they...
But you know,
I know.
Go. Do you know why I only gave up?
Because...
Because I'd rather Lady Karen killed you.
Well...
Don't worry.
Really?
No.
Clive!
I wasn't but it seems we... And though I doubt it's what...
A stat! It's worth at least twice what you owe me. More if you can find yourself the right buyer.
Think of the difference as interest.
Interest? If word got out I charged that much, no one... Anyway, why are you the one bit much sending the...
Something like that.
Same as back when the place was nothing but a twinkle in the eye of a recently retired... Probably knew that without his strong arm, and Sid may have been the face of the hideaway, but Otto... And when Sid passed away, we were all worried that would be the end of...
His death was hard on everyone.
But he didn't give up, did he? Quite the opposite, in fact. If I recall, he was the one who I reckon what he saw in Sid, and don't we all? Doesn't hurt that you're half as stubborn and twice as handsome, neither. That, and you keep good company.
There's talk.
How the hell is anyone supposed to...
Did you hear?
The gates to heaven.
I want to see you again. It's all right.
What am I going to do without Sweetwater and oil of talc?
Milady.
Gift?
Otto asked me to settle the Hideaway's debt and to...
I thought you might finally be... Tell Otto he can keep his baubles. I tried. The man owes me nothing. Nor does the... My contribution to the restoration effort was made freely and...
You once told me Sid did you a kind... I'd like to do the same. And for Otto's. For all of us.
Otto is lucky to have... I doubt anything could ever replace his son. But you and the others at the Hideaway...
Otto had a son.
Long ago. Yes. Sid told me Otto lost him when he was just a boy, and blamed himself for not being able to stop it. I don't know how it happened, whether there was anything he could have done, but it was clear that it weighed heavily on him.
I didn't know.
How could you have? I doubt anyone did. Besides Sid, I've never met a man more... An ill habit, given that both have always been surrounded.
Go will want to know the stones were delivered. If he's still with us.
Seeing as business is scarce these days, the Dane decided we should all learn to read.
Time was there were great coin sacks swinging from every belt in town.
Good. So Lady Karen accepted the...
But she was she threw it right back in my face, in fact, and told me...
Karen refused payment.
I hope it wasn't something I said.
I'm sure you were as tactful as ever.
They told me she was building a ship.
Lady Karen, Goad tells me you want... Would you prefer the debt was repaid in...
What debt? I don't recall lending any of you. I may have tossed a talent or two in the Hideaway's coffers, but those were donations. And
Of course not. But one good turn surely you wouldn't shun the gratitude of a pauper who happened to have...
Oh, so you're a prince now? Fine. But I'm selling it and taking what I'm owed, then you're getting the rest with... Where'd you even get this? A canny one, meanwhile, might claim it were nicked from... Might be I already have a... Might be you even know her. A fine continental. You wouldn't mind, would you?
Not at all.
I hear you ended up delivering all three. Thanks to this lot, I sometimes wonder what I pay.
Speaking of which,
Oh! So you remember what's owed to you, then? Get your ass behind that disc of yours and don't get up before the...
Right away.
I've seen that.
You have, yeah. It was the only goblet Sid ever used. Either out of habit, or because...
I knew so little.
Like most people.
Martha and the Dame both seem to have fond memories of him. How long did you know Sid
before he died? 20 summers, give or take. Back in the day, I was a purser on a trade ship. He bought passage to... I forget where. And having nothing better to do on the long nights, we'd sit up drinking island rum till the morning bell dragged me back to my duties. Quit my post not long after that, on account of making a fine maiden's belly fat. But me and Sid stayed close, promising we'd one day sail the seas again. That was before fate stepped. The magic woke inside my son soon after his first name day, and there was no hiding his knack.
Couldn't you and your family?
My family were the ones who summoned the constable, wanted the monster taken away. I couldn't turn my back on him, and I couldn't for the life of me understand how they could. Luckily, it was him who stood beside me when... him who cried for me when I had no tears left of my own. Him who swore he'd do everything he could. And he was true to his word, too. Left the Royal Army once and for all. Threw away everything he had. I knew then I'd follow that map. He was always too clever for his own good, was Sid. Saw the world for what it really was, while the rest of us were content to go along with the lie we were shown. And it can't have been easy, bearing that burden alone. But he didn't let it stop him. He never lost faith in what he believed was right. And that gave us faith in him. Faith he'd steer us true. So I swore to myself that I'd always be right behind him, ready to catch the stubborn sod, if ever he should fall. But I couldn't even do that. Ignore me. Just the ramblings of a tired old man. Leave that lot. I'll tidy it up in a bit.
This is Sid's handwriting. Dear Otto.
I may be drunk, but I wanted you to know this place would be fucked without you. I love you, you grumpy old sod.
This note.
Hmm? What about it?
Sid was right. Without you, we'd all be lost.
He should have bloody well said so then. Just once. Before he went. But then, why would he? Him, or anyone? I'd only have told him to piss off. You're wrong, though. Both of you. It was never just me keeping the hideaway afloat. It was all of us. I just shove people in the right direction. I barely seem to be able to do that anymore.
Would you rather go at the helm?
Well, maybe I've got a few more years left in me.
I'm going to hold you to that, Otto.
Before you go, Sid would have wanted you to have this.
But that's...
This'll do me just fine. Thanks for the ray of sunshine. I'll see if I can't pay you back.
Already have.
When it comes to boyish charm,
think Mid might need some help tidying up.
Well. Here, Sid. Reckon you might be...
Let's hear it.
Well, it's a lovely bit of kit, yes. Bunging a solution. Problem is, it won't always, which is why I've been...
So what
Nothing but get your pots.
Right. Run like the wind. I can walk from here. This is no time to ride. Here. Greetings, Your Majesty. Soil and stone! Your reign is over. Now to collect the ash. This looks like the stuff. Let's see if there's any more. That should do it. The wine needs more than this.
All right, there's...
I have it.
That's the steward right then. There we have it. The Telemon Alembic.
Very impressive.
Says the man who cut down a burning boulder. Speaking of which, I still haven't...
There's no need. The good it will do...
Don't be silly. Why don't you let me take a look at that bag of yours? The one you keep your potions in.
What?
Well, we happen to have isolated a substance in our test run of the Alembic that I reckon will make even the toughest leather supple as anything. Thought we might use it to bar. I reckon if we slap a bit on your bag, it'll loosen it up enough.
Well,
that's the spirit. Well,
it certainly feels...
Right?
Thank you.
No, for supporting Mid and until...
Think Mid might need some help.
reduce it to mine.
And then there was one. That wasn't too bad, was it, Torgal? Bet you're all ready. Fly, Ambrosia. Come on.
Faster!
Mistakes. No need to ride from here. happy. Peace at last. Thank you for sticking with us.
Those of us who are still here have to look after each other, don't we?
After everything she's done for us.
What are you after? Thanks very much. Much obliged.
Ready, go?
No need to ride from here. This one has a little more life left in it. All right, then. back to sleep with you.